Hi, everyone. This is Julie Simons. I'm a psychotherapist and course creator. Let me start with a question. When you have one of those days where everything just kind of goes off the rails and you're asked to describe how you feel, are you more inclined to offer a word like, I feel bad, it was a bad day, or something a bit more precise, like, I feel kind of inadequate, or I was humiliated today, or I feel really irritated about today? Well, the answer to that question can be an indicator of the quality of your emotional health. And that's what I want to talk to you about. Lisa Barrett Feldman wrote a book called How Emotions Are Made. And she did a meta analysis of research that provides evidence that the more words you have at your disposal to describe what you feel emotionally, the better able you are to handle the challenges of life. So there's now evidence of this powerful correlation that language, your ability to be precise about how you feel, actually translates to how you experience the world. So, what she found was that those of us who have a wide vocabulary, a an ability to really make that kind of distinction between our emotions, have better capability of resilience when we're facing challenging situations. We have less anxiety, less depression, lower risk of substance abuse. We're less prone to self sabotage. We're less inclined to be aggressive or violent, and essentially just to be less overwhelmed by life in general. So this is really huge because it's kind of a simple solve, right? If you can learn more words to describe how it is that you feel, that alone can improve your emotional states. Isn't that fascinating? Well, she coins this term emotional granularity. You've probably not heard of it. I hadn't either before I'd been introduced to her book. But the way that it's defined is the ability to put our feelings into words with a high degree of specificity and precision. And that means that you have access to words that are able to really nail down what it is that you're experiencing in your body, right? What is the constellation of vibrations that you're feeling in your body in a way that you can sum it up with one word? And knowing this and having that kind of language is incredibly powerful and seems kind of simple. Now, therapists have known this for a long time because we're taught that there are people that have what's called alexithymia, which means that they don't have language for what they feel emotionally. And when people have alexithymia, they struggle terribly with their emotional resilience. They have higher levels of anxiety and depression. They have pervasive feelings of emptiness and confusion. And so, just being able to learn the language of their emotional lives and their emotional landscape can be hugely beneficial. Yeah, it's amazing stuff. Yeah. So, one of the ways that I've described this and essentially encouraged my clients to learn more emotion words before I knew anything and before this evidence or research came out was it's a form of self empathy. And let me back up for a minute. There's a psychologist, her name is Pat Love, and she talks a lot about love, about how we experience love. And one of the critical ingredients of love is the feeling of being gotten. When we feel understood, right, we feel a connection with another person. We certainly know that by its contrast, feeling misunderstood, we feel disconnected, right? So when somebody gets us, we just feel, yeah, right, we're on the same page. We have that same experience when we get ourselves, right? So it's this sense of like, I get myself when we can really put a name to what we're experiencing. So that is a way of connecting with ourselves, which is, we could say, under this umbrella term, which people throw about a lot, self-love, right? What is self-love? Well, this is an act of self-love because the intention is, I want to understand you. I want to know what it is that you feel. I want to know precisely what's happening inside of you. And when we turn toward ourselves with that intent and that purpose, just that intention alone helps us to feel calmer, helps us to feel more grounded, more connected. So, I highly encourage you to learn more emotion words, right? There's so much out there. Go on Google, put in the search engine, right? List of emotion words. There's an emotions wheel. I'm giving you a link to a book called The Dictionary of Emotions, and I'm sure there are a few of them. Look on Amazon, learn what it is that you're feeling, get that emotional granularity, that kind of precision and specificity, and notice, do I feel different at the end of a day where things just didn't go as planned, right? How does it feel when I can really identify my thoughts in this kind of very granular way? Okay, I look forward to connecting again soon. Take care. Bye bye.